Hi Booktube, it's Amy. I'm back reading from The Anatomy of Bibliomania by Holbrook Jackson. And we are on Part 1, Section 3, titled A Catalogue of Fond Similitudes. To descend more to particulars, they are likened to most of the admired and useful conditions and things known to man. To guests, welcome these 3 books as fellow guests. To companions, a blessed companion is a book. Teachers, it is books that teach us to refine on our pleasures when young, and which, having taught us, enable us to recall them with satisfaction when old. Masters, after some while's meditation, I walk up to my masters and companions, my books. Guides, books are a guide in youth and an entertainment for age. Some are directories to heavenly wisdom, others circulars, for every book is, in an intimate sense, a circular letter to the friends of him who writes it. They are actions, every book is an action. And I looked away and I lost my spot. Every book is an action. Universities, they are universities. The true university of these days is a collection of books. Talismans and spells. Books are not seldom talismans and spells. Proverbs. Like them, they receive their highest value from the stamp and esteem of ages through which they have passed. Prophets. In books, we foresee things to come. Magicians. Books' written words are still miraculous runes, the latest form. Physic, no mood in which a man may not administer the appropriate medicine at the cost of reaching down a volume from his bookshelf. Anesthetics, books are the blessed chloroform of the mind. Limbs, the limbs of scholars, windows through which the soul looks. Out, for a house without them is like a house without windows. Lamps, blessed be God that hath set up so many clear lamps in his church. Flowers, as in the poet, but you were all choice flowers, all set and dressed by old sage florists who knew the best. Riches, keep your books and do not despair of making them mine some day. If I ever do, I shall be the richest of millionaires, and shan't envy any man his manors and meadows. Treasures, these fathered treasures of time, the harvest of so many generations. Mines, to which the wise man send his son, that he may dig out treasures. They are legacies which genius leaves to mankind. Money, the best viatium, I have yet found out for this human journey. Estates, Cooper's task is as good as an estate to every reading man. They are also militant. Battles, a good book may be as great a thing as a battle. And engines of war, the weapons spiritual of the monks, as libraries are the magazines of the church militant. Claustrum sin armario quasi castrum sin amarentario. And we have a footnote here. That translates to: a monastery without a library is like a castle without an armory. From letter of Goffredi of St. Barbary to Peter Mangot in Martine. That they are ornaments, none will gainsay, ornaments of learning, wisdom, knowledge, art, science, manners, even genteel ornaments, as Lord Chesterfield claims, and some writers, abandoning the exalted, descend to the commonplace, comparing them with familiar things, such as furniture. The best furniture, Richard Whitlock relates in a learned discourse. For Solomon, his library was not the least piece of his magnificence. Such furniture thought he necessary, and stately the Queen of Sheba thought it. Sidney Smith well adds, no furniture so charming as books, even if you never open them or read a single word, which many support by practice. Couches, can any couch be more delectable than the Elysian leaves of books? Warehouses and depositories, Good books are the warehouses of ideals, saith one, whilst another marks them out as the depository of everything that is most honourable to man. Lord Bryce denies that they are mere vehicles of information, but calls them rather engines for the stimulation and training of the thinking power. Others have it that they are ships which pass through the vast seas of time, and 'tis no strain upon our credulity to discover in this maritime connection that they are also lighthouses erected in the sea of time. Sir William Davenant does not hesitate to call them monuments, the monuments of vanished minds, and Horace will have it that the written word is more permanent than brass or stone. I've reared a monument my own, more durable than brass, yea, kingly pyramids of stone, in height it doth surpass. From Horace's Odes. Their gastronomic virtues have many witnesses. Richard de Bury gives out that they are wells of living water, delightful ears of corn, combs of honey, golden pots in which manna is stored, and udders of milk. By sucking you, the wise like bees do grow. Coleridge makes them out to be fruit trees. An excellent book is like a well-chosen and well-tended fruit tree. Oliver Wendell Holmes, that they are fruits, especially when first published. New books are fruits of the world's age. And Robert Southey says that they are not only the pride of my eye and the joy of my heart and the food of my mind, but more than metaphorically, meat, drink, and clothes for me and mine. But I shall expound their gastronomy in my section of the Bibliophagy. And that is the end of that section. The next section will be titled Of Book Reverence.